Speaking of women who drastically overestimate their market value, the headline of this one is hilarious because we're going to show you the headline, and then we're going to actually show you what this woman looks like.
All right.
You ready for this?
Yep.
You know what? Let's butter your palates with one of these.
Uh-huh.
It's quite nice right there. She's in the prone position, looking ready for a little something. It's all good.
Supine.
Boo! I'm so hot, I make men cry. I ignore texts and think guys should pay the bills.
Oh, my God. Well, first of all, this is typical.
Yes.
Women think this.
Sarah from Toronto, Canada.
Yeah.
A fashion model.
Well, she's a roomy fashion model.
Yeah, I think the entire catalog was aerial photographs.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's shrink this up a little bit so you can actually get like the full idea. She has gone beyond full German. She is injecting her lips with shit. Yeah, and she is obviously using filters to hide the quadruple chin effect.
Well, and she's in the middle of pulling the pin on the fat grenade. And
Oh, yeah, big time.
And listen, I have seen dozens of women built just like this sneaking out of the barracks at 5 in the morning. I've literally seen dozens of this.
Oh, yeah.
Type of, this body type, everything.
Lot lizard hog beasts. Yeah.
You do what you got to do. I'm just saying. Once they're out of the building, I don't.
I'm so hot. Just like that one chick whose tit exploded. I'm so hot. I think it fall out and explode anyway.
That was terrible. That's terrible.
Seriously. I just wonder how this came to be. I think a big chunk of it is just men relinquishing their power to these hog beasts. They're so damn thirsty. They will throw chicks like this ego bones, and they don't realize that they're one of thousands trying to pepper this below average, mediocre piece of shit with compliments.
Yep.
She's getting them from everywhere. She's not even a 4, for fuck's sakes.
I would have to say no.
I just don't get it. And you see this? These weren't left open to titillate you fellas. It's because they really don't fit.
She's got a fupa.
The fupa and the second scrotum. Yeah. Oh, my gosh. One of her latest captions on the site read, "If you're not crying and sliding down the wall in slow motion when I leave you undelivered, I don't want it." And I love this. I'm so hot I make men cry. No, honey.
How old is this woman?
She's in her 20s. Just understand something, Sarah. Okay? They're not crying because you're hot. They're crying because you're too heavy for cowgirl. You're crushing their pelvis. You need to stop.
Or back pain.
Put the dick down and pick up the meth instead. That'll at least help you lose weight.
Yeah, meth and dicks.
Meth and dicks. When you go too far with one, I guess the other's your salvation.
I guess so. Wow.
Well, because when you go too far with the meth, you lose all your teeth, and then you become the gummy person at the glory hole. You can't bite anybody. It feels like, well, you don't have to worry about work liability insurance, so they give you a worker's bonus.
They are the toothless goat.
Is that a carrot? I'm just imagining one of these bitches looking like the creature from Goat Simulator on the other side of the frickin' glory hole with its tongue just like flapping all over the place and its head turning around 360 degrees like Linda Blair.
Yep.
It's Bad News Bears.
Linda Blair.
And she's not the only one. This was sent to us by a fan here. It's part of a reaction video, but I'm going to play you the first part. The chick who says this naturally crops her shots of herself, vertical video, to like right here.
And we know why.
And when you see the real deal, you'll see why.
Uh-huh.
I've never had a wealthy, fine man ask me what the fuck I bring to the table.
1, 2, 3. Bullshit! Of course they do.
All right, now, you see, like, the width of her face
Yep.
is almost as long as her face is tall.
Yep. And she's lighting deliberately from above. She's not using a ring light. You can tell because of the shadow under her chin.
Yeah.
Most people use ring lights because they're supposed to be more flattering, unless you're 400 pounds. Then it highlights every nook and cranny up in here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm looking at her. I'm thinking she's 250. Just
More than
I've
that.
never had that. Never. Because you know why? Because one, they brought the table and they brought the cutlery and they brought the meal and they brought the wine, and I showed up and I looked pretty and I was funny. Because they already saw my value before I even opened my fucking mouth.
So this is a woman who admits that women have no value outside of their looks.
Here you go. Slow clap.
At least you admit it.
Yep.
And of course they had to bring the table. You probably fucking ate it. With all the turkey on it. Oh, man, there's more. I want to see. There's a part in here that actually shows her full body.
Here we go.
Are you ready for this?
Here we go.
About it. How can a 400 plus woman
That's
sit
her.
up here talking
That's
about
400
how she
pounds.
sit there and look pretty? How, sis? How you look pretty when you sitting at almost 400 pounds? I mean, come on, let's call a spade a spade. Get triggered if we must, but these broads need to be humbled.
Wow.
If you have not yet subscribed to Chantel Simone on YouTube, she only has 46,000 subs. She's criminally undersub. In fact, Popp, you haven't subscribed to her. I'm going to fix that right now.
All right.
She does good stuff, and this is just one of her videos. I got a huge kick out of this one. Definitely check her out. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm pretty, I'm funny. You could just look at me and you see what I bring to the table. Like, yeah, I'm looking at you right now, and I don't think the table can support your weight.
Watch Grunt Speak live every Tuesday and Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And if you want to join Popp for Supporter Sundays, go to redonkulous.com/donate and make a monthly pledge. A link is in the Meat Gazer box.